Breaking tonight, a frightening new reality settling over the country. More than 72 hours after nuclear-armed North Korea test fires yet another intercontinental ballistic missile, triggering an aggressive show of force by the U.S., scrambling two supersonic B-1 bombers over the Korean peninsula. U.S. security experts say the missile may reach as far as the east coast of the U.S., giving folks in San Francisco, Chicago, and New York City a little more than 30 minutes to brace for impact.
A call to action from the leaders of Japan and the U.S. over North Korea. Shinzo Abe and Donald Trump holding a phone call on Monday. Officials say the two leaders stopped short of discussing military action, instead calling on the international community, including Russia and China, to step up pressure on Pyongyang. But as Reuters' Ben Blanchard explains, China says the issue is between North Korea and the U.S.
China has taken great umbrage at the suggestion that only it is responsible for resolving the North Korean nuclear and missile issues. China also says, well, look, at the end of the day, this is fundamentally an issue between North Korea and the United States. Both of them need to make efforts to lessen tensions and to sit down and talk to each other.
The call came just hours after the U.S. ambassador to the UN, Nikki Haley, said Washington is done talking about North Korea and that any new UN resolution is of no value unless pressure on the regime is significantly increased. Senior officials in South Korea say President Moon Jae-in is also planning to hold a call with Trump, a conversation they say that will most likely focus on imposing heavy sanctions on the North.
Again, we're seeing some strong action, or at the very least some strong muscle flexing from the United States following that North Korean missile launch on Friday, being flown low over a joint U.S.-South Korean airbase not far from Seoul over the weekend. B-1 bombers, U.S. bombers, capable of carrying nuclear weapons. They were escorted by South Korean fighter jets. We often see them being rolled out in the response to North Korean offensive activities. Also significant, that test that you mentioned of the THAAD anti-ballistic missile system. The missile was launched from a base in Alaska, but this is the same system that is being set up in South Korea to defend against anything coming from the north. Again, that missile launched by Pyongyang on Friday, according to our experts and others, theoretically capable of hitting the west coast of the United States, deep into continental United States. Another, the second intercontinental ballistic missile fired by the North in just this past month. Dangerous stuff, Bill.
Yet another reminder that North Korea is not only the most immediate threat to our alliance, but also a clear and present danger to global peace and stability. Let me emphasize that word, global. The alarming behavior exhibited by the Kim Jong-un regime is not just a threat to our friends in South Korea, it's a threat to Japan, it's a threat to China, it's a threat to Russia, it's a threat to U.S. allies in the Philippines, Australia, and Thailand, it's a threat to the United States, it's a threat to the entire world, because North Korea's missiles point in every direction.